This is interesting. Well, we just played Armored Core. We've played a bunch of Companion Core. I feel like Ignition Core might end up being too fair, but I do really like New Microdave. Let's try to play New Microdave. I think we didn't have Microdave when we played Ignition Core before. So it's always going to be, you take the XP, you skip the big bite. And you just hope that the shop that you get on the big bite day is something you can make use of. Because if you skip an XP, then you're not leveling. Sick.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you? Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that. Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Pulse Rifle's not bad, but I don't want to sell anything for it. Pretty sure if you level up on player fights, you get an extra XP. Weird.
Oh, hi! I mean, greetings. I spent half my life mastering that technique. So, like, 9 years.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
He's got good options still. Dooley's got good options for right now. I feel like once people start building towards the good builds on both of the other characters, Dooley's options get a lot more scuffed. Yeah, Lighter's just faster than Dave. The speed's what matters here when you're getting Ignition Core scaling. But it's twice the speed of Microdave.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
I would never debase my wares by
I feel like the play on Dooley's patch is to max tempo, get all your wins early, get in before the infinites go. Probably, yeah. You can also like Chrono Barrier to break up the infinites or Atomic Clock to break up the infinites. Right now, it's not that important. It does feel like you can play fair because people are playing suboptimal enough boards for the most part, but once people realize what this patch is about, I don't know. Hey, Pennywise.
tell everyone you got it here.
Much more unfair than the last one? Yeah, by a lot. It's very, very unfair. Last patch was mostly pretty fair. It was really just like the free skills were sort of unfair. Like, last patch you were really rewarded for playing fair. Like, the best items in the game were, like, CC items. Stuff like Beta Ray, cool LEDs, dock lines. What's the deal with New Microdave? You really want to upgrade him. He becomes absurd once you upgrade him. skills and dually being set for endgame after seeing Andy. Yeah, but like I wouldn't say that was unfair necessarily. It was strong, but like it was playing a normal game plan of trying to poison you out or burn you down. It was slowable. Things weren't trigger looping. But I think unfair, I'm thinking like week 1 Vanessa going infinite with daggers. I'm thinking Bunker Armadillo, where every time you try to do something, the Armadillo's hitting you. Walter was nerfed like a month ago. Happy with defense grid.
Come with no weapons, leave with big
There's
bargains.
Pig to go for now. One of his many, many infinites. Some combination of fort, yo-yo, matchbox, marbles, bushel, model ship. I think part of the problem, yeah, proboscis. What the hell with the word unfair is understanding that unfair doesn't necessarily mean this is a build which is broken. It means more this wants to play the game in an unconventional manner. I assume that's what people mean when they say unfair, because otherwise you would just say strong, right?
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
I could be wrong. A pig. So we're probably going to want to use our upgrades. God, we have 2 things that are upgrade text. Both the ignition core is important for our scaling and the microdave. Because it's so much harder to find your raise now.
I should warn you.
I'd rather play this patch, burn or crit. I haven't played a crit core game this patch. I'm not sure how I feel about ignition core yet. I've only played one other ignition core game, and it felt kind of bad, but I think I didn't have the best ignition core item. Oh, come on. 4% crit. 4% crit. Whatever. Ugh. Not a ray. Got some decent dually runs with the core. Weapons plus alpha ray. Looks like Ballista is needed for late game. Ballista only really makes sense on Companion Core.
I have failed you, Storm Queens. Now this is health food.
So this is temporary. This is probably pretty temporary. This is very temporary. Fuck. Oh! Right, this fight's completely different now. I don't know if it got easier or harder. Probably easier for most builds. I think I would have gotten crushed by old Hydro Dude. But that's also because I'm playing a pile of non-weapons. Yeah, it is a ray. It is a ray.
Let's get rid of it.
Come on. I'll take it. Hate the Blastor animation. The flashing lights. Yeah, it's... feels a little intrusive. And shield bash in time. I don't think the issue is whether or not you'll find it in time, so much as whether or not you'll find it at all. Because you really only have the one opportunity to get it, right? Like, Silver Llama should be pretty good at winning the early fights.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care. I guess I made a sale. Okay, now sell me something. Something huge.
Hey, look, more items taxing my upgrades. Here's about merchants buying items. I think it's cool. Good flavor. One of these days I'll remember to hold on to things to actually take advantage of it, but it's gonna take a little getting used to. Sells chocolate while sales. Yeah, yeah.
The Grand Society
Right?
of Master Merchants welcomes you.
Nope.
Happy to exploit you. I mean, help you.
He does buy my medium items, though. I feel like I always end up in these spots as Ignition Core where I just, like, don't want to put my good burn items on the other side of the core, because I just want the core to be fast.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Like, you end up with this chain of friends. Not usually with an Illusory, but, like, Bomb Squad, Microdave want to be next to each other, but you still want another friend over there. But if you put them all over here, then you're slowing down your core a ton.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Microdave is ridiculous. It's good. I feel like on the scheme of ridiculous things this patch, Microdave is pretty low on the list, but it's good. Definitely better than it was.
Well, howdy, hero. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
It's a good curio.
That's been sitting there 20 years.
I'm gonna keep that on the bench. Might end up getting some value on it.
Doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Hooey! Now that's a bargain. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Found interesting dually builds or Innocent Pig feel like they do dually but better. Yeah, mostly that. I feel like if dually is going to compete late, it's probably going to involve like Chrono Barrier or Atomic Clock stuff. Which is fine. I mean, he does have the most tools for competing with that sort of thing, but not the easiest things to get together. I also just have a Chris Army Knife. Keeps the bomb squad quick. So, just the Silver Cinders, right?
Well, aren't you a lovely piece of prey?
Yeah, there is a lot of cool stuff in this patch, too. Like, being able to roll shops again is nice. Like, really, the only change they really had to make to rolls, just making Pole not show up so early. Okay. I want this. This is a very important upgrade. I don't care about getting it to diamond, but getting it to gold is huge.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
It's a ray.
Oh, I understand. Class isn't for everyone.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful. I feel like that
I think I generally like the new level ups. The options that are giving you like a random item or a random loot item feel pretty bad, but other than those levels feeling bad, some pretty cool decisions on the others, choosing between a skill and an item upgrade. Are rays unplayable now? As like a full comp? Probably. It's gonna be hard to get all the rays. They're like about as good as they were before.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
god.
You can learn a lot from losing.
Yeah, this board gets murdered by marbles. That's a problem. Duelie might be really bad this patch. I don't know what to do about this. Balloon Boy Duelie. Yeah, just forego everything that makes... everything that Duelie really wants to be doing. That's so brutal. Wait, this item's so absurd. Duelie wants to run Dinos.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable.
Ignition is Duelie's worst core. I don't know. I feel like that's probably not true, but I would need to play more of the cores. Armored Core is probably the best. I think Armored Core is pretty cleanly the best. Getting out-armored by everything? That doesn't matter. You're scaling your damage on Force Field. You can make a case for Companion. I still don't like Companion. It's got builds if you hit. But it feels pretty bad if you don't find the Ballista.
Make deals, not war.
Rather buy it at a higher tier.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
So charging station, cool LED core going infinite. That's cool. I'd hope we have the damage for this.
Will rule the ashes. You have defeated nothing. I am eternal.
It's both the best and worst duelie thing. Don't compete with the other two heroes. That I don't know if it's true. It could be true. But I think it's a little too early to say. There's like some concepts of being able to break up the infinites. And he probably does have some of his own charge loops too that you can build towards.
Why does Newfren set himself apart? We Sphinxians must work together.
Sickle, invigorating cold. Hey, Death Dragon.
You learn skills quickly, but it takes patience to
This
master
item for
them.
breaking the infinites is Dam. Kind of depends. If it depends how fast you're able to trigger the Dam. It's not like the infinites kill you slowly. Like the yo-yo build will have you dead in 5 seconds. And you're getting forted too.
This world is
I don't know why I had to
full
think
of
about that.
noise. You must find the quiet within.
We can do better. I lied. I lied so hard. Oh my god. I want to taste your freeze. We're slow.
My skills are not weapons. A blade can
Yeah, I could get behind calling Fort the best item in the game. I feel like that's not that hot of a take. Proboscis best item. That's the other competitor. I don't know if it's necessarily... They do very different things. I think Fort being a good defensive item while also contributing to your loops makes it Fort instead of Prob, but I wouldn't make fun of anyone for saying Proboscis is the best.
Medicine builds. Poison breaks down. There's a symmetry to it.
I mean, we've been 10 winning on every board we play this patch. It's not like it's that high of a bar. Also, a toxic friend.
Appreciate the beauty of my work.
Yeah. What am I cutting for it, though? I do want to get a poison item in play for the poison freeze.
It makes this more fun.
Yep, Ignition Core got art. Default Core also got art again.
Time, boys. Less
It was the only one that had art. It got
more
updated.
plunder.
I think one of the others got new art too. Shield Core. Shield Core. Yeah, try reinstalling the launcher too. That might help. Probably playing this forever with a microdave. I guess if I get Omega Ray, maybe it... No, it never gets cut, but it might go on the other side. Yeah. I want to not play the Chris, though. I don't know. I know this is always going to do something. It might be better to put it on this right now. You don't care for Diamond Microdave? Because 2 charges it to full anyway. Going from charge 3 seconds to charge 4 seconds, it still takes 2 charges. And it's usually going to be activating off of a charge rather than just its cooldown. Correct. No overflow. Yes. It does matter into the disruption. Twice! I got treasure chests twice! Yeah, those are just other upgrades that you care more about. Like, I'd much rather upgrade the Ignition Core at this point. Get some more burn scaling. Bonk, please. I haven't gotten bonk in so long. Please. I deserve it. Just another anchor.
Just close your eyes and grab something. been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Or railgun. Sounds spicy. I kind of wonder if I'm supposed to keep around the bronze proboscis on spec. It could upgrade to another curio. And maybe I find like a diamond LEDs.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
This is almost certainly going to have to be haste. Probably on the core. Yeah, Microdave hastes 1 item. Pretty sure ignition is 2. Yeah, 2 items for 3 seconds. I think now that we have haste, I'm happy to just play the Illusoray. Why did the soldering gun jump? At bronze, it's just also not that good. This fire ignition core gives twice as much burn? No, it just does double burn. Yeah, even at silver, it's kind of slow. It really wants to get all the way to gold or diamond. And just 2 tax on upgrades to do that. It's Dianosaur! To the rescue! Wow. Wholesome destroy. That's my experience playing Dianosaur. You use it once and then you die. So last chance to upgrade Eden or Microdave. This patch is very silly. I do not disagree.
I've salvaged small joyticals to join you on your mission. Until next time. I hope our friends help you, sir.
Pretty sure this is still worse. We don't have a ton of crit chance, but would still be pretty happy getting the skill. Cool. Going JJ over 2 XP.
I'm not a fitness trainer. I train your perception of reality.
Another starter battle freeze.
Space and time are only suggestions, and we can ignore them.
offer you objects of great power.
Shiny Brick Buddy. Adorable. Oh, equal to roll. Sutter overall faster than Dave. Probably not. If I move the Microdave over... I guess I've still got the Chris Army Knife here. Also crits more. Yeah, okay.
Farewell, mortal. I kinda like you.
Dually, dually, dually. I want to find something that applies start of battle poison. Ugh. It's just a silver brick, buddy. Okay, it's actually fine. It is fine. Worried over nothing. Diamond Aiden, Diamond Walter.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal. Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
I want to cut the Illusory. It's effectively a 2.5 second cooldown. It's faster than everything else I can play. Makes the Illusory worse, though. Virus still a 12 second cooldown.
Curio sells junk. We referred once owned by the Tyrant King.
Drop a Uzi. The Uzi is triggering my core. I'm pretty sure the Uzi's too good to cut. It's hasted, too. Uzi makes the Microdave faster.
Cast aside your deathstruments! Your aura guided me to what you needed.
How do I even play it?
Food is life.
Ugh.
Our bodies are just containers for it.
I guess you can do this. How do you beat Shielded Bushel next to Restorative Model Ship and Diamond Fort? By being bigger than their infinite. Freezes can buy you some time. Stuff like Chrono Barrier, Atomic Clock, Fort of your own. So that's the patch right now. Everyone's trying to build their infinites, or directly counter infinites. Just the name of the game. Tripwire, trigger your barrel faster than infinite infinites. Yeah. Eels, too. You can stack damage on eels. Huh. Orkin's pretty scary when I have no defense. So go here. Yeah, that's definitely a thing that can happen.
The work is never done. It can always be better. Don't tell me Form is your smith. That guy is wrong.
Is there... What dually poison skills are there? How many of these give me start of battle poison, if any? Oh, none of them. Okay.
I am not
Retooled?
I simply acknowledge the fact of my greatness.
We already have starting hastes. How many diamond skills are there? 14. Retooled, well-oiled machine. Shield bash is vaguely playable. This works.
Owen had a saying, power is wisdom. Something like that.
I'm hoping that it just can't land on Atomic Clock if I have Atomic Clock already at 1 second. It might not work that way, though. Clocked them. Double heal on Aiden. Not a very relevant upgrade, but...
Reuse, recycle, relax. While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Don't want to sell that until after I roll. Because by keeping that, it keeps Junkyard Lance out of the junk shop.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
Think about Icicle. It's start of Battle Haste.
Hooey!
It's also just like one slot on your board to stop an opponent's item from activating for the first 4 seconds. It's like a start of battle freeze skill that takes up a slot on your board. I wouldn't be playing it here if I didn't have Invigorating Cold, but it does end up on a lot of like Vanessa and big boards randomly. You just have extra space. It's sort of like the reverse of playing a random small item so that it eats an opposing freeze. Just instead of trying to eat an opponent's freeze, you throw another freeze out there.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. While you're doing your part to clean up the
Why not?
bazaar.
I'm pretty sure we beat this now.
Is this creature challenging me?
Might have beaten it on the previous day too.
Was it trick?
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I'm having any issues. Insane. I haven't had an atomic clock this good in I don't even know how long. I think since they removed the level up option to get 4 loot items for a friend, I think that's the last time. Insane. Make it shiny. I tried to find Retooled. The game did not give us Retooled. We just got Well-Oiled Machine, significantly worse. Oh no. Oh no! What was I worried about? We had Shield Dash. Okay, I don't think the upgrades matter that much. We could upgrade the core again. I think I'd rather look at skills.
I do not teach. I help you discover for yourself.
Wait, what am I getting haste from? Oh, I don't have that much haste. I guess I need this heavy machinery. Oh, turbo core. Never mind, we don't need this heavy machinery. Thank you, thank you. I thought I had it somewhere. Temporal strike's incredible. Exactly one weapon. Just double check nothing randomly has the weapon tag.
All wisdom has power, but not all power has wisdom.
Okay, we're gonna try again. Okay, gold this time. Gold this time. It can be something other than silver. Fish for crit, I guess. Yeah, you could, like, move everything over. I don't know what I would cut for right here, though. Like, our microdave's not that fast. I don't think I would play a ray below at least gold, probably diamond. You cut the bomb squad, maybe? So I got the main good dually skill. Let's see if we can get a crescendo.
Precise. Merciful.
A crescendo!
Life force flows in rivers, and now you know how to dam them.
My goods are not for the cheap or the coward.
Golden memory card. When you sell this, give the core damage equal to quadruple this item's value. If only this did something. It's a lot of damage if it did something. It's actually 128. Is it? It becomes 16 value when I buy it. Because everything sells for half the price you buy it for.
That moment they realize
It's golden, it becomes 32.
that's entertainment.
Oh, golden doubles its value. Oh. Wait, how does that work? Because the enchant already doubles its value, right? Because just what enchants do. Okay, can we clock this Vanessa? God, I hope this is a Radiant Crow's Nest board. Please. No. Not enough. Not enough. The Realimin is brutal too. When I hit half health, it undoes the atomic clocking. I mean, the infinites are all... they're all crazy. The game is in a very silly spot right now. What hero is best? It's probably either Vanessa or Pig. They're both trying to do similar things. Pig gets access to Fort, Vanessa gets access to slightly faster combos. Does crit on Atomic Clock do anything? No. Pig's a little easier to assemble Exodia. Probably. I don't know. It's still early.
Ain't good. Make
15-second cooldown. I don't have Rapid Thaw, cannot take this. Wishing for crit doesn't even do anything here.
Size dilutes
Got the
brain.
crescendo.
Mind is highly concentrated.
Yeah.
If you want cheap junk, go see Curio.
You override the crit here with burn. Getting slows from the temporal strike. He also just throws slow on Atomic Clock. Doesn't help much into the loop boards. I think I just need to kill faster. And this is how I kill faster. Bomb Squad burn worth any value? I think it's worth less. The crit on this doesn't really do anything. I already have building crescendo. I think it's either you override this with burn or you throw slow on Atomic Clock. Okay. .7 core? Oh, knife tricks. I guess that's a reason to value the cores that do damage. It's a way to build up core speed. Huh. Trick seems OP. It's good. It's really only good in long fights, is the problem with it. Another gold victory. Leaderboard position unchanged. What's in the box? Yeah, like a big part of what makes CDR strong is it lets you take your first actions in combat before the opponent. But Knife Tricks doesn't do that. It just makes it so eventually you're taking actions fast. Did the art on all of the cores that I have change? Do I have any legacy cores? Pretty sure they stole my cores. They replaced my cores! Hey, gotcha, Lemon Lime. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. We were just about to take a break, but when we get back, we're going to hop into a pig run. Hope you guys stick around for that. Be back in like 2 minutes.